Getting closer. Tristan, don't run away. Let me help you. Come on, Tristan. You idiot. You're going to get yourself killed. Go back, go back. I screamed at Mia to climb back onto the platform, but she just kept on coming. This was bad. Even if she made it to the other side, there was no way she'd be able to pull herself up in time. She was going to get hit. Dang it. And what could possibly be considered the most ironic thing I've ever done, I jumped back into the path of the deadly oncoming train in order to rescue the psychopathic girl who was trying to kill me. All I could say was, thank God for fight or flight responses. Because at that point, my adrenaline kicked into overdrive and I was able to grab Mia, throw her onto the platform, and hoist myself back up there before the train came roaring in. Although, once that was done, the adrenaline wore off and I collapsed on the ground, completely exhausted. Plop. Pant, pant, pant. And unfortunately for me, Mia was still just as active and crazy as ever. Oh good, you finally stopped running, Tristan. Now I can finally cut you out of that creature's body. Hold still now. Mia held out her scissors and walked towards me. How the heck did she not drop those onto the track when I grabbed her? Dang it, Tristan, now's the time for trivial thoughts. I struggled to get back up, but my body was so tired and heavy that I could barely move. All I could do was lie there helplessly as Mia drew closer. She walked over and sat on top of me. I stared into the abyss of her blank eyes, and I stared back. Don't worry, Tristan. I'll have you out of that body real soon. I was gonna leave my body alright, just not in the pseudo-glamorous way she was envisioning. With a twisted grin on her face, Mia pressed the tip of the blade onto my chest. At that point, the exhaustion had begun to take its toll. I was drifting out of consciousness. It was probably for the best. I knew that in a few moments, I wouldn't be opening them again. I closed my eyes and drifted into what would seem eternal sleep. Thud. Was it done? Was I dead? Was I in heaven? Or that other place? I was too afraid to open my eyes and find out. Hey kid, you okay? Is he breathing? Yeah, but he looks pretty shaken up. Poor boy. I heard a pair of unfamiliar voices. I felt someone slapping my face. Come on, kid, pull it together. Careful, dear. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. He's coming around. That's the way, kid. It's okay, guys. He's good now. I opened my eyes and found myself on the floor of the station surrounded by people. A man and a woman were kneeling next to me. Alright, people, stand back. Give the boy some breathing room. Right back now. Oh, look at you, being all bossy. Hey, come on now, sweetie. I'm having a moment here, don't spoil it. Ugh. The woman giggled as the man, I'm guessing her husband, cleared the area around us. Ah. I tried to sit up, but my sides were aching badly. Hold still, child. Let me have a look at. The woman lifted up my shirt and examined my injuries. They look quite severe. Hold on a moment. I've got some disinfectant in my bag. Don't worry about that, honey. Someone's already called the hospital. An ambulance will be here any minute. Let the pros treat his injuries. Even so, it'd be good to clean the wound. Ambulance? Injuries? Ah! It took a moment, but I finally remembered what happened. Mia was about to slice me open. She had gone to a state of delirium and thought I was trapped in the body of an imposter or something. She chased me onto the train tracks. We were both nearly killed by an oncoming train. During the course of an adrenaline rush, I managed to save us both. I collapsed on the platform. Then Mia tried to finish the job. That's all I remembered before I blacked out. Just sit tight, kid. Help's on the way. The girl. Huh? What's that, dear? What about the girl? The girl? Where is she? What happened to her? Is she okay? Are you talking about the girl who was attacking you? Yes. Don't worry, dear. She can't hurt you anymore. She's being held at the security office until the police arrive. Police? When we got off the train, there she was, sitting on top of you with those scissors in her hand. And then one guy ran in and pulled her off of you. Then me and him grabbed her and took her to the security office. She's small, but she is one heck of a fighter, I'll tell you that. He only got away from us at one point. Just as well we took the scissors off of her, though, or it could have gotten real nasty. And she kept screaming, I have to cut it out of him, or something like the whole time. Or something like that the whole time, too. You got any idea what that's about? What that's about, kid? I keep messing up again. Dang it. That's enough, dear. The poor boy's been through enough already. Go and get him a cold drink, please. You've got it, honey. What'll it be, kiddo? Dear, what's going to happen to her? Pardon? The girl. Will she be treated too? Well, I imagine so. But I don't understand why you're so concerned about somebody who just tried to kill you. Yeah, you gotta prioritize better, kid. And I gotta stop reading too fast. That crazy chick isn't worth losing any sleep over. Unless she's, like, your girlfriend. Because if that's it, then, man, you got some interesting taste in woman, buddy. Dear, sorry. You got it all wrong. It's my fault that this whole thing happened in the first place. Huh? How is it your fault? It's difficult to explain. I don't know exactly how it got started. All I know is that it's my fault she escalated this far. Before we met, she was just your average girl. Actually, she was a reclusive loner with the personality of a rock, but I didn't want to split hairs. Sure, I've got a few physical injuries. I only hope that I didn't pass out from the severe pain in my stomach before I finished pleading my case. But that girl is mentally ill. She needs medical attention more than I do. She doesn't need to be arrested. She needs treatment. And up until this whole mess got started, I was trying to help her get it. The nice couple listened quietly as I continued to defend Mia's actions. I knew that there was nothing that they could do for her. But they were kind enough to listen to what I had to say without trying to cut me off. I really appreciated it. I knew how it must have sounded. Here I was, desperately trying to defend the person who tried to kill me. I wouldn't have blamed them if I thought I was crazy too. And that's just the kind of person I was. Even after everything Mia had put me through, I was willing to forgive her and continue trying to get her the help she was so desperately needed. After a while, the paramedics and the police arrived at the station. Mia was examined for injuries and then taken into custody, much to my dismay. I was taken to the hospital and received stitches for the gash in my stomach and the apparent damage I had sustained to my head. I didn't even remember getting hit that hard. A couple from the station came to visit at one point. The woman baked me some cookies and her husband brought me a soda from the vending machine in the lobby. They were really nice people, and if it weren't for them and the man who pulled Mia off of me, I wouldn't have made it. I swore to myself that I'd repay them all someday. I remained in the hospital for a week until the doctors decided I was fit enough to leave. A few days later, the police stopped by and asked if I wanted to press charges against Mia. I originally intended to say no, but since I was still a minor in the eyes of the law, my mom ended up calling the shots and the case ended up going to trial. Mia's lawyer had filed for a non-guilty plea by reason of insanity. If found innocent, she would go free, which was good in a way, but she would end up not receiving any medical attention and probably try to kill me again. Fortunately, before that could happen, my lawyer managed to strike a deal with Mia's. In exchange for her guilty plea, she would be sent to a psychiatric facility to undergo the medical treatment she so desperately needed. Throughout the course of the trial, the police tried to track down Mia's family, but nobody was ever found. 1 month later. Stretches. Man, I love these half days. Come on, if we leave now, we'll make it in time to catch our movie. You got the tickets? Ordered them online this morning. Sweet, let's go. Not so fast, boys. What now? Can't this wait? We're in a bit of a hurry. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you two have assignments to finish? We'll do them later. Now's the time for having fun. Yeah, what he said. Really? Because last I heard, you two were falling pretty far behind in your studies. Is that right? My sources also informed me that if you two failed to submit your reports this week, that you would both get held back. Well, your sources are mistaken. I'll have you know that all my assignments are up to scratch. No way, since when? Stop. Ow, my foot. Is that a fact? Yes, it is. Or they will be with some outside help. Outside help, huh? Indeed. By which you mean asking me very nicely to let you copy my report and then make small changes to it to look more authentic? That's the idea. What do you say? What's in it for me?